Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Olivia and welcome to Medical Mondays. So as you can tell by the title of this video, today we're going to be talking about what's in my bag. Now what I mean by what's in my bag is what's in my bag for somebody with chronic illness. So if you don't know already or you don't follow me on Instagram, I suffer from a couple of chronic illnesses, but that's a whole nother video. So today I'm going to be primarily talking about what's in my everyday bag because of my chronic illness. So I have two go-to bags. One of them is a backpack and one of them is a crossbody bag, and I pick and choose between them for a couple different reasons. They are both very spacious, they can hold a lot of things, and that's what I really need. The first one that I have is this black leather backpack. It's got the straps in the back. It's just a little backpack, but it does hold a lot. I do not know where this is from because it is my mom's. She's had this for a very long time and I kind of just stole it from her. I would use this if I'm going into the city, if I'm going someplace where I'd rather wear a backpack over a crossbody. That's really the only few reasons why I don't take this. Plus it's a little bit more beat up. You can see on the zippers it's very worn. This isn't my go-to. My next bag, which is my go-to, I use this one almost every single day. It's very easy to just grab and go if I'm going to the store, if I'm going out, if I'm going like a short distance in the car or anything like that, going shopping. This is the bag that I grab. It is a crossbody and it looks like this. It's like a light sandy pink almost. It's pretty big. It has a bunch of compartments in it. This is from Charming Charlie's. If you have one of those near you, they may still have this bag. I'm not sure. I actually bought this for prom because I did have a heart monitor on for prom and I needed a clutch. I say that lightly. I needed a clutch to hold. The way my heart monitor worked is I actually had a box that I had to have clipped to my pants, but since I was in a dress I couldn't have it clipped to my pants, so I needed a bag that would hold it and that was big enough to hold it. So I actually bought this for prom and it turned into my everyday bag, so you can kind of see it's kind of dirty but I do use this bag every single day, and this is the one I'm going to be talking about the most in this video, so you will see the whole inside unlike the backpack. Okay, so if I were to do just a little overview of the inside, it's pretty dark so you can't really see, but I will definitely go over everything that is inside here and a couple extras that I don't necessarily carry around with me all the time or that I would just carry if I'm bringing the backpack. So the first thing that I have in my bag, of course, it's not necessarily chronic illness based, but it is my wallet. So this wallet is Kate Spade. It looks like this. I got this wallet for my 16th, I think my 16th birthday or my 17th birthday. And in here is just all my cards that I need, especially my insurance card because I carry one of those around with me everywhere. So that's just the first thing that I have in my bag, and it's always in there. It never leaves my bag. This next thing I have, I carry with me all the time. As soon as I found this product, I fell in love with it, and it's one of the only things that works for me. Not a sponsored thing, but I really highly suggest getting them if you have any type of GI upset, whether you just get car sick or if you have GI issues like I do. I really suggest getting these, and these are called tummy drops. So what tummy drops are they're literally, they come in, I'm pretty sure, 3 different flavors. These ones are the mint, which sits on my stomach better than any type of ginger candy, which a lot of people actually suggest for nausea. I know it works for a lot of people, but for me personally it makes me more sick. They're individually wrapped little candies and they're just easy. They last a long time. They last longer than normal Lifesaver peppermints or normal mints, and they just help my stomach stay pretty at bay when I'm driving or my medication isn't kicking in or working. So the next thing that I'm not really going to talk hugely about because all of you with chronic illness probably already know, but it's my medications. I carry 3 PRNs with me all the time in case there's ever an issue. And I do keep them in the bottle. I get a lot of questions from people sometimes when I'm out with them why I carry the whole bottle rather than just a couple pills, and I do that because I don't ever want to get in a situation where I'm stopped and somebody searches my bag, finds a random pill, and then they're like, what is this? Like, what the heck are you carrying? So I always make sure they're in a marked bottle, but I don't have the full amount of the medication in them. I keep a couple, but I keep them in the bottle. Keeping on the topic of medications, I have my sugar testing kit with me. I carry around a sugar testing kit, not because I have diabetes, but I do have hypoglycemia, which if you do not know what that is, it just means I have low blood sugar. And I can have frequent dips of it, so I carry around with me, so whenever I'm feeling sick or I'm feeling like I do when I have a low blood sugar, I can always just check it, and I can show you what the inside of this looks like. So if you've never seen one of these, this is what they look like. So it has the actual tester, the thing you use to stick yourself, the strips, and then over here just the lancets for this thingy right here. I don't know the actual name for it, but if you do, let me know. So I just make sure to carry around my testing kit with me just in case. With my sugar testing kit, if I am having low blood sugar, I always make sure to have some type of candy or something that can give me that little bit of needed sugar to help raise it, because I have had instances where I'm out shopping or I'm out getting things that I need from the store, and I'll get back in my car and I'll be like, I'm feeling really bad right now, check my sugar, it's low. And I don't want to drive when I have low blood sugar because I get dizzy, I get weak, I get it's a hard feeling to explain, but I don't trust myself driving when I feel that way, so I always make sure I have something that can help me try to bring it up so that I can drive home and not have to have somebody come get me. Last thing that goes with my sugar testing kit is actually a thing of tissues. So I keep a little travel size thing of tissues. This one has a cute little saying, summon your strength. These are good for anything, but I keep them in there specifically for when I test my sugar, because you do prick your finger for it, and I'm not gonna just, you know, it's for the blood when you prick your finger. They're also great for if you just have a runny nose or anything, which I do get often. So packet tissues, you could never go wrong. That's pretty much it for medication. If I'm having a particular hard day or I'm on a medication that requires me to take it throughout the day, of course I'd add those things in, but for my everyday, no changes, same thing. It's just those few medications that I had shown before. This next item isn't necessarily something I would use every day, but I do keep it in my bag. They're called C-bands. So the reason why they're two different colors is because I have so many pairs of them that I have kind of lost their partner, like their other one with their color. So I have a yellow and a gray one here. And what C-bands are, if you haven't heard of them, a lot of people use them when they go on cruises, but they have this white dot in the center that is actually popped up like that, and I can actually show you. So you wear them about here on your wrist, so it's kind of hard for me to show you, but what that white dot is doing is, like I showed before, it's popped up like this. It's actually pushing apart two things in your wrist, and it can help you with motion sickness. So I wear these when I have long car rides, or if I'm starting to feel extra car sick and I'm kind of at my wit's end, I will throw them on. When I first got sick, I wore these all the time because I just couldn't stand the nausea that I was experiencing, and they actually did damage to my tendons because I kept them on so long and so frequently, so I had to stop wearing them for a while. And that's another reason why I kind of keep them as an as needed thing, because if I do have them on long, they still cause my tendons to hurt. Another thing that I always keep in my bag, no matter what, whether it's on my bag or in my bag, it's always in my school bag, it's always in my go with me everywhere bag, and that is hand sanitizer. And all of you out there with chronic illnesses or not know that this is a lifesaver for so many things. So I always have hand sanitizer with me. I also have a pretty low immune system, so I get sick very easily. And when I get normal person sick on top of the illnesses that I already have, I'm pretty much down for the count for like 2 weeks. It's not fun. So I always have hand sanitizer with me. This next thing I don't really carry around with me anymore. I used to carry it around with me all the time. I do keep it in my school bag, and I bring it with me occasionally in the backpack, but it's never in my pink bag anymore. But I used to carry it around with me all the time, and that is my pulse ox. Now I'll show you what it is for those who don't know. So a pulse ox looks like this. You've probably had one of these used on you while you're at the doctor's office to check your vitals. So this checks your heart rate and your oxygen, and let's just check mine now for fun. I'll do it this way so that you can see when the numbers come up. This is my heart rate and this is my oxygen. The reason I don't carry this around with me as much anymore is because for graduation I actually got my Apple Watch, and I have the Series 4, which actually allows me to track my heart rate, and it also allows me to do ECGs for my heart so I can see how I'm feeling, so I don't have to whip one of these out every single time I'm feeling weird. And to check my heart rate, stick it on my finger. People have stared at me when I was in high school when I did that, so now it's just a very convenient flip, and like I can check my heart rate whenever I need to. So that's the big reason I don't carry that around with me. It is more accurate, which is why I would carry it around with me if I'm going again like to the city or on vacation. I'd bring it with me, but I really don't carry it around with me too much anymore. It's mainly an at-home thing. Another thing I always carry around, I don't have it down here with me, but is a water bottle. What I meant by it down here is I typically bring my hydro flask with me because it does keep things colder for longer and it's better than plastic. But I do bring a water bottle with me, and good thing about the backpack is it's deep enough to fit an entire water bottle standing up and still zip closed. So that's a big plus for the backpack and why I do bring it into the city and things like that with me, because this wouldn't fit in my purse. I'd have to carry it separately. So the last thing I have is called a Bog Mask. I have a couple of these. This one's just probably my favorite one out of the ones that I have color-wise. So this is what it looks like. Now, for those of you who don't know what a Bog Mask is, basically it's a face mask that just goes on like that. I have one of these, like I said before, because my immune system is pretty crap. If I'm going to New York, which is the city I keep referring to, I live pretty close. If I'm going into New York, those of you who have been there or live there, they know that the air pollution there is pretty bad. Also, some of the smells, I get migraines because of certain smells. I get very irritated because of certain smells, and certain smells do make my GI flare up. So if I'm in the city or if I'm in the hospital or doctor's office, this is my come with me, but it's not really my everyday thing. I don't need one of these to go outside like some people do. I need them when I'm going to the doctor's or if I'm going to the city, someplace that has a high chance of germs or air pollutants or strong scents, things like that. So I think that's pretty much it. I hope this video has helped some of you out if you're trying to pack your own take everywhere bag. I don't know, I'm pretty sure everyone with chronic illness has that one bag that is everything they need in it and they can just grab and go. So today I showed you what's inside mine. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed episode 1 of Medical Mondays, and let me know if you like this. I think my posting schedule at this point, I think I finally have it figured out, is I'm gonna do Medical Mondays, which is today, where I kind of dedicate a video towards chronic illness and things like that, and I can talk about my health and tips and tricks and things. Everything health is on Mondays. And then Fun Fridays, which can just let me have a normal YouTube channel instead of having to split up my channels and manage 2 at once. I think I'm just going to keep them all on one, and hopefully that works. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do every single Monday be a Medical Monday or if I'm going to do every other week. I haven't decided yet, but as of right now, I think it might be every Monday and every Friday if I can keep the ideas going and if I'm doing well health-wise, because it does take a lot of effort for me to sit down and film a video. Not as much to edit, but definitely a lot to film. If you haven't already and you'd like to, click the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post a video. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!